Almost 8 years ago, my life changed forever, the day that I decided to jump out of a perfectly good plane. Now, before you think I'm about to tell you some cool skydiving story, it's not that. The reason my life changed forever is because of what my wife told me afterwards when I arrived home. She disclosed to me that she had been unfaithful in our marriage. As I began to process, there were a few things that I began to connect different as I looked back over the last month or so. Instances that were just slightly abnormal, but I had shrugged off now began to replay in my mind from a different lens. It's like someone had lifted these ignorantly blissful but foggy glasses off my face, and I saw moments that I thought were a memory between us, but it was actually just me, because she was off with someone else in her mind and heart. After she shared this, I didn't really say much in response. I'm not one to blow up and explode. I just go quiet and I retreat, which is exactly what I did. I was able to go through the motions on the outside, but on the inside, I began to crumble, trying to logically make sense of what was happening and understand the confusing and wide range of emotions that were coming at me. I was confused. I didn't know anything at the time about betrayal trauma or attachment wounds that would explain the flood of emotions. There was a deep shame and embarrassment. I felt like an idiot. I wasn't smart enough to see what was going on right in front of me. And not only this, but I judged my quiet reaction as weak and wondered if I wasn't man enough for her, and that's why she became more interested in somebody else. I felt devalued as a person. I wasn't valuable enough to make a better decision. The shame led to anger at her and the other guy. There were a number of instances happening in my life and others around me that had led me to say, everything else is a roller coaster, but at least I have my marriage. And now there was a quiet, seething anger because of that. If you find yourself watching this, perhaps this is where you are. Maybe you recently found out and your world has been flipped upside down. Perhaps you're the one who made these choices that you can't take back, and now you're attempting to put your world and marriage back together, but you're unsure of where to begin. From whichever side you find yourself watching today, I truly hate that your journey has led you here. And I wish that I could rewind time and give you the chance to avoid this suffering. But I also want you to know, as someone who is almost 8 years removed from that moment, that this does not have to be the end.